Shalom, my brothers and sisters. Shalom. Welcome to Less Than 10 Minutes. Words to Yasharal, Nation of Believers. My name is Simoniah, and today is July 30th. If you're tuning in for the first time, you will come to know that Yasharal, of whom I refer my words, my messages to, are those who seek to do the will of Almighty Yahuwah. Those who embrace Yahusha as Mashiach, as our Messiah. These words, these messages are to you. And you will notice that I have in the picture of this recording, lift up Yahusha. It is my belief, I am compelled to believe with all my heart, mind, body, and soul, that we lift up Yahusha, our Mashiach, our Messiah, in our obedience and worship. With that said, this segment of Less Than 10 Minutes, Words to Yasharal, is focusing on flesh and blood. Flesh and blood. There will be transformations. What are we seeking to guard? Our life with the Most High Yahuwah, made possible by Yahusha, our Mashiach, our Messiah, or this fleshly body, this earthen vessel? Reflect on these verses, my brothers and sisters, and pray as I read them. Be prayerful. 1 Corinthians 15:50 reads, "And this I say, brothers, that flesh and blood is unable to inherit the reign of Elohim, neither does corruption inherit incorruption." Matthew 16:25, "For whoever wishes to save his life shall lose it, and whoever loses his life for my sake shall find it." Mark 8:35, For whoever desires to save his life shall lose it, but whoever loses his life for the sake of me and the good news, he shall save it. This is the Mashiach talking. Luke 9:24, "For whoever wishes to save his life shall lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake shall save it." Luke 17:33, "Whoever seeks to save his life shall lose it, and whoever loses his life shall preserve it." Matthew 22:29, "And Yahusha answered said to them, You go astray, not knowing the scriptures, nor the power of Elohim. For in the resurrection they do not marry, nor are they given in marriage, but are as messengers of Elohim in heaven." Mark 12:24 and 25 read similar. "And Yahusha answered said to him, Is this not why you go astray? Because you do not know the scriptures, nor the power of Elohim. For when they rise from the dead, they neither marry nor are given in marriage, but are as messengers in the heavens." 1 John 3:2, "Beloved ones, now we are children of Elohim, and it has not yet been revealed what we shall be, but we know that when he is revealed, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is." Yes, we may have some ideas and some expectations, my brothers and sisters, but one thing is for sure, there will be a transformation. There will be a transformation beyond this earthen vessel. The time will come, my brothers and sisters, where business as usual and day-to-day routines will be disrupted. The time will come when we will be humbled and pause. We will seek to hear from the voice of the Spirit of Yahusha. Humbling events, I cannot stress it enough, humbling events will result in the shaping of an awakening nation, Yasharal. If I were to emphasize something of grave importance, it would be to at the very least prepare mentally, physically, and spiritually for a transition that may be beyond our imagination. A change is on the way. The way we govern ourselves in the coming future will take shape as we witness increased reproof, chastening, judgment, and the wrath of the Most High Father as these things are fulfilled. There are chosen leaders and messengers among us. We will witness an emergence of the righteous guidance and living instructions from the Most High. I'm compelled to believe with all my mind and heart that we will witness a demonstration of what true unity represents through the emergence of the obedience Many questions bring about expectations, and in due season we will witness answers, many answers. Are you ready to respond as true and righteous guidance become clear? Be encouraged, my brothers and sisters. Yes, this is real. It's real. And Yahuwah will prove our hearts, and he will prove all that he's promised. His plan will unfold before us. Let us get our house in order, my brothers. This vessel, this tabernacle, this earthen body. Let us get it in order. Let us pursue after all righteousness and accept whatever callings and or chosen tasks the Spirit of Yahushua moves us into. I pray strongly and earnestly that we are able to endure until the very end. Until the end of these earthen vessels, until such time as our final destination with the Most High Father. Who takes a moment to think about the seriousness of this journey? How many of us ponder each day? How many of us know what praying without ceasing is truly about? As food becomes scarce, for those who live probably in the United States and more affluent countries, quote unquote, you may be experiencing just a fluctuation in prices as it relates to food. But there are those on the planet who know that there's a food shortage, who know that fresh water is something that's very precious. All too long we have taken fresh water and food for granted. We continue to. But soon, pray and watch, my brothers and sisters, soon these things will be elements that will be used in an attempt to distract and manipulate man into a one-world government. These are the tools that the enemy will use from a practical perspective to bring those who he will attempt to and successfully capture into his grips. But to you, my brothers and sisters, to you who have committed to worshiping and obeying the Most High, be encouraged. The Father chastened those whom he loved. He reproves and corrects us. He brings about all that's necessary to ensure that no one can pluck us out of his hands. Let us learn to discern and understand what the Spirit of Yahushua reveals to us. Let us understand what living instructions, living guidance is. Let us be participants of his set-apart Spirit, the Spirit of Yahushua, making alive all written instructions, all written communications, all verbal communications. Let us come to know that though we are a part of one body, there are many members. And each of us have an assignment. Each of us have tasks that will and must be accomplished. And there are some of us who will go to sleep or die, still kicking against the pricks. But in our hearts we desire to worship and serve. We just, for some reason, succumb to the battle in an unpleasantly and regretful way. Anyway, my brothers and sisters, be encouraged and continue to pursue after righteous instructions and living guidance from the Most High Father. In the name of Yahushua. Until next time, my brothers and sisters, until next time, shalom, shalom, shalom. Remember, flesh and blood, there will be transformations.